All right, everybody, here we are. It's Truck Stop Mixtape. We have a special interview with this exciting band that I've discovered recently that I truly love. They're an alt country Americana, almost punk, kind of rock hybrid that leans heavy on classic songwriting with a lot of whiskey tinged lyrics. I'm talking about Truckerbomb, and I have them here with me right now. Let me introduce you both. It's Troy and Ursula, right?
Yes. Yeah. And then we have two more people that make up Truckerbomb, Glenn Harris and Ulrich Bills.
Excellent. How did Truckerbomb come together?
Well, a long time ago, I played a show which was just a Replacements tribute. We did like a few Replacement songs. I was playing bass in another band, and I had this extra material kind of laying around. And I asked the guys, "Hey, do you want to just do some songs for fun?" And it took like a year, but we finally got together. I quit the other band, then started doing Truckerbomb full time. Went through a few members, and I guess about a year and a half ago, Ursula joined, and that's like, I think, the Truckerbomb that everyone knows and loves.
Let's talk about that combination. What do you two think the other person brings to the band that makes it special?
I never knew what I would be bringing to the band because I'm a Latin music lover, and I was playing that music. I learned everything at Truckerbomb.
So where are you from originally?
I am Peruvian, and I have played the guitar in the Latin circle, but I'm talking about friends and home, not on a stage for a band. So for me, it was a very exciting opportunity that I'm very happy I dared to take, because I was a little bit afraid that maybe I won't be in the band. I never had experience playing that genre.
What Ursula brings to the band is, well, when I started the band, I had two lead guitar players, and the band almost was like Thin Lizzy or something like that. And I was looking for a very long time for a female who would play rhythm guitar, a female for the backing vocals and rhythm guitar, because I didn't want to have two lead guitar players. So anyway, everything I ever wished for and more is Ursula.
No, the funny part is that I was worried because I have no idea what is a lead guitar, so I play nothing about leading guitar, and I was worried at the beginning because Troy told me this months later, or almost a year later, and I was worried all that year that, oh my God, I don't know how to play lead guitar. I should try until he told me that. Then I feel better.
All the while you're by yourself thinking, "Oh my gosh, I got to learn a lead. I should play at least one lead to make sure that
I was dreaming that like a nightmare. But no.
And she's like, I should learn lead. I should keep up with him, with the other guy. And I was like, no, he doesn't want you to keep up with him. Don't play any leads. It's perfect. You're perfect.
So I learned that it was not necessary.
No, because you bring what you bring. It's like you like Troy said. Sometimes it's really just, it's not more of the same that you want. You want something different to kind of balance things out. The songwriting definitely shines because of that, because there's a different element involved there. Let's talk a little bit about Break My Heart and say songs that you've written in the last couple of years. I know that you have a very strong songwriting background, Troy. Tell me a little bit more about coming up and writing songs and stuff.
I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston, and
Now you're
and
bragging.
well, you know,
Sort
sort of. If someone sees me and like, he graduated from Berkeley, he should be like way better than that. So it's a little dangerous to bring up sometimes.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
And
cool.
So I went to Berkeley, and I was originally a film scoring major for a very short amount of time, but I was kind of not doing classwork because I was writing songs, and I thought I should probably just do that. And I also thought there were a bunch of fees involved with film scoring, and a lot of it was about the equipment. And in one of my very few good career moves, I thought, you know, I'm going to graduate, and in a couple of years, all this equipment's going to be obsolete. So, you know, that part of the degree is going to be pretty worthless. And I was pretty much right on the money that that all would have been worthless. But yeah, I have a degree in songwriting, but I mean, it's a process. I still read whatever book I can on it, and I'm in songwriting circles. I'm running these songs by other songwriters a lot, and the process goes on. I saw John Doe at Largo one time, and he brought up the phrase that a good carpenter has to love the smell of wood, and for him, singing, playing, whatever, he just loved the way that like air came through his throat as he was singing or whatever. And for songwriting, I just love the process of putting it together and altering phrases to have them move quicker, slower, and how they land and everything like that.
That's
And
great.
so, yeah, ultimately, I just write what I wish someone had written and put out into the world. If I find it interesting, it seems like most people do also. So,
Tell me a little bit about "Break My Heart."
oh boy.
Tell everything.
Let's see. I was on tour. This is years ago, and I was on tour, and I kind of got a crush on the guitar player in the band, who was a female guitar player. Not that anyone cares, but anyway. And she wanted nothing to do with me. And I guess on tour, I got to think about the relationship I was in, because I was with some woman then, and it was kind of towards the end of what would have been the end, no matter what. And I thought, okay, this guitar player in the band wants nothing to do with me, but there's got to be someone like her out in the world that I'm more suited for. And that is, and I came home and I broke up with my girlfriend and just was single and all of that. So that idea inspired the song. The song is not autobiographical by any means.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the idea that I had, that the narrator, who's not me, in the song, only wants this one person and to break his heart. And so that's pretty much it, other than the line that I'm on the west side and you're on the east, because that after we got on tour, it was like, hey, let's hang out sometime. And at that time I lived on the west side, kind of near Culver City, and she was near Silver Lake, and flat out said, I'm never going to see you. I'll never see you again.
Break my heart.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your influences, because I know that being from Minnesota, there are probably some obvious ones. You mentioned the Replacements and stuff.
Yeah, the Replacements, Soul Asylum, Prince. Yeah. Although you probably don't hear a lot of Prince in my music. Prince was a pretty big influence. If for no other reason, no one in Minneapolis ever got out of Minneapolis before Prince. I mean, Bob Dylan kind of, but he went to New York and got signed out of New York, so he almost doesn't count as being from Minnesota. But
Yeah.
Prince got famous and stayed there and was kind of a champion of the city. And
And a champion of being yourself and being freaky.
yeah, and so I have a lot of that going on. And then, you know, any kid that grew up in Minneapolis wants to and has a band wants to look to his left and see a female guitar player. So that was part of the influence too. I tried to have two girls in the band, but Ursula was mean to the other one when
That's not true.
She was really mean when the other one auditioned and she ran away.
That's not true. After I started rehearsing with the band, I mean the first time after I started in the band, so second rehearsal, he keep bringing possible people that can do to me the guitar, the rhythm guitar spot. So I was thinking, no, okay, I definitely they are not convinced by me because I did my best to pretend I knew what I was doing. But I said, okay, definitely he's going to try more people, but I want to enjoy it until it finished. Okay. So they brought a girl, but he never told me that he was planning to have two people. So I was sweating, playing my best, and sweating in order I keep my place in the band. This that he was wanting to have two, he told me later. Besides that, he told me that I was part of the band like 6 months after I was playing with them. I was waiting and waiting, and I was never formally welcomed to the band. Never. So what can I think? Okay, what can I think? I'm a temporary, just that.
It might have actually been a year before I officially welcomed her into the band, and we were rehearsing at her house for 8 months of that or something like that, and like all of our stuff is there. I kind of thought she probably figured she was in the band. All of our stuff is there, and we rehearse at her house, and then, but yeah, I guess must have slipped my mind.
And I was waiting. He doesn't talk that much. Actually, he's talking like a parrot today because he's very quiet. I was always kind of shy to ask him, like, hey, am I for sure in the band, or you still figuring out who's going to be?
Let me ask you a question. I'm from Dominican Republic, and my family, including myself, when I get upset or when I'm nervous, I start speaking in Spanish, or you know. So did you have any sort of outbursts because you were like unsure about what you were doing? Would you like say, "Hey Troy, can you show me this part?" And then you'd be like, "No me jodas, lo que sea."
Yeah, you're right. To me, if I get emotional, it has to be in Spanish. Otherwise, I'm a mess. And you have to listen my English. So, and to the kids and to the dogs, it has to be in Spanish. There is no other way to me, since English. I learned English late in life. Isn't not my. I'm not even fluent. You can hear it or you can feel it. My grammar is right, just there. So.
See, she says that all the time, but when she's upset, somehow English comes out pretty quickly and quite fluently and loudly.
No, never loudly. That's my voice, my normal voice.
But yeah, I think when I get upset, I revert back and I start speaking Minnesotan, and you know, so. Oh, geez, why? You know, so. I was lucky to move to Boston, where people are really mean, and I got rid of my accent pretty quickly when they're like, "Dude, where are you from? Canada or something?" And so I worked on getting rid of an accent that I didn't know I even had. You know, Fargo had not been out, so I didn't know that Minnesota was a different place than any other. I didn't think we had an accent. I didn't think there was anything special about it. You know, but
Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for agreeing to this unconventional interview. I am in a pickup truck in the moment at a parking lot, some fast food joint that I refuse to mention their name. But thank you for taking the time. I really, really appreciate you guys. I wish you all the best. And just let me know real quick, where can people find you online?
Truckerbomb.com.
Truckerbomb.com. All right, y'all.
And
Love these guys. Please support
Facebook
them.
and Instagram at Truckerbomb Band.
Truckerbomb Band, and at this Instagram.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Cuídense. I love you. Be good.
Gracias. Besos. Bye.
Bye.